clicking. I don't need you clicking. Come on, you know not to click. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. Don't need to shout either. How are we doing? Got a bit of a walk today, but I don't mind. It's going to be another long one. You find me in a town, and it's the town of Adeje, and it's a beautiful town in the just past Las Americas. It's not the Adeje you're thinking of. The Adeje you think of is Costa Adeje. The Adeje I'm in is actually Adeje itself. Now, I'm actually near the crematorium. That's the crematorium where Rabbi Rick played his thing. So I thought I'll park up here. I need to get over to the main road though. It looks like there's a service going on, so I don't want to be disrespectful. Sort myself out. As always, how can I get out here? As always, I've walked the dog. So I've always done this vlog in my head once. So now trying to do it twice will mean that I'll forget half the stuff that I want to say. So if it pops into the head, it pops into the head. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But thanks for joining us anyway. It's Friday morning. I look like an opal fruit. Do you know what I mean? Not the original opal fruit. You remember the special edition summer ones? Was it summer fruits that came in? I think I might have parked too far away from where I need to go. And it's uphill. But a walk is a walk, and it's always good. I want to get into Adeje town centre. I'm actually off to a place for a reason. And as Kev Scotsman says, wait till the end, and you'll see what that reason is.
Watch until the end.
I'm learning, Kev. I'm learning. Me and Shelley have had a really busy week. We were talking about it this morning. Or maybe a really busy couple of weeks. Gracias. Maybe a busy couple of weeks. And we were talking about it this morning, so much so that sometimes, do you ever get the feeling that sometimes you just think that like you're taking each other a little bit more for granted because stuff's going on in your day-to-day life that's consuming it, that means that then you don't really have too much time for yourself? That's the way I've been feeling the last couple of days with regards to Shelley, and I think that's one of the reasons why I'm on this mission today, to be honest with you. As mentioned, stay till the end, you'll find out what the mission is.
Watch until the end.
Can't help it. Can't help it. I don't like the clicking that this thing's doing on here. I'm loving the mic, but the click and the bounce that the receiver gives, because I don't have a proper... That'll do. Wiggle around a bit, but that'll be fine. The reason why I've been so busy is because I've had a lot of people over in the last couple of weeks. I see a puppy jumping around in the branca. I've had a lot of people over in the last couple of weeks. Obviously Meg's over, which is... sort this out. Meg's over, which is always amazing. It's fantastic seeing Meg. And my niece came over last week for a week, Holly, and they've been out together having a fantastic time, which is really nice. Holly's having a great time. She's staying with Meg and her boyfriend, obviously, which is the right thing to do. I want to see this little puppy, man. Look at this. Where is he? There he is. Little border collie, I think. And then we've had a couple of friends over, Anne and Karen, who are just like immense amount of fun, real fun people. But the type of people that me and Shelley are is sometimes, I'm not going to say it's detrimental to ourselves, but it can take a lot of time out of our relationship as we put it into other stuff, because we're very sociable people, as you know. I mean, you've got to be, I think. If you're on stage and you're sharing stuff and you're doing this and sharing half your life on here, I think you've got to be social. But sometimes what happens is the time that we invest in each other, for each other, you know, the time where you sit on a couch and you're having a bit of a chat with a cup of coffee, for instance, that goes out the window because you're too busy. You're too busy spending that energy on other people. And it became apparent the last couple of days, really. And that's why they're saying, no, you know, don't take anything for granted. Just to let you know, by the way, I'm going to start breathing out my arse. This is the hill that I've got to get up to get myself into the village of Adeje. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. I've not done this hill and talk before, so I don't know the severity of it, but we'll soon find out. I used to have one of them. That was my second car in the UK. I used to work for Kia, so I bought a Picanto for the X. So I had a company car and that. Anyway, I digress, as always. So, like yesterday, for instance. Yesterday was an amazing day. I mean, not many people say that about the days, do they? What an amazing day. But yesterday was an amazing day. Just a normal, for some people, just a normal Thursday. For me, I spoke with Anne and Karen, and they've been on and off the island 12 times in total, but they've never once been up the mountain. I'm like, you've never been up there? I'm like, no, we just go, don't get me wrong, we walk like a letter, we walk to Las Americas through to Los Cristianos. I'm like, I can't believe you've never been up the motorway. Sorry, I've never been up the mountain. Never been up the motorway. Never been up the mountain. I said, I'll tell you what, I'll take you up the mountain. No, you don't have to. I said, but what they don't realise is I actually love it myself, you know. I went, yeah, no, we'll go up. So yesterday, first 3 hours from 10 o'clock onwards, I'm up the mountain, driving all across it. If you've not done it, guys, by the way, if you come to Tenerife, I need to stop saying by the way. If you've not done it, come to Tenerife, do it, trust me. It's phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal. Honestly, it's really good. So they've not done it. So I spent the first part of the morning going up the mountain, and it was great. It was absolutely brilliant. Loved it. I thought it was going to be closed actually because of the fires that we had the last couple of weeks. And even though when we got halfway up it said it's closed, National Park, it wasn't. It was actually open. So we managed to get all the way up to the base of Teide. We came up from Villa Flor and got to the base of Teide. When you get to the base of Teide, you start actually seeing some of the bushes that are burnt out from the fire. And I'm sure halfway up, actually, you could smell, you know, the burning fire. I'm going to get across here. You could smell the fire, you know, the remnants of a fire that's been put out. And it just brings it back to you, which is a real shame, but it'll all grow back. They managed to get it under control and nobody died, which is fantastic. So we did that in the morning. Absolutely phenomenal. Went home, had a sleep for an hour, because I'd only had 5 hours sleep the night before. My sleep patterns are just all over the place at the moment. I think it's when the dog gets up in the morning and it's his nails on the tiles. And because he's such a big dog, he just wakes me up all the time. And you feel the need, right, I've got to take him out and do the 3k walk with him, which I've just done. And then, after the kip, we went to Hoppies for the live that Shelley does with Hoppies, which once again is just, it's going fantastic. It really is. Last week we hit nearly 15,000 views. Those are the sort of views that we used to get on the Facebook days, you know? And it was great. And again, I turn up there, Shelley's there singing. We're giving a lot of our energy and a lot of our time out to other people. And, you know, we're loving it, we're having a great time. But it just goes to show that you're not really giving that time to yourself or to your partner. I've got to find somewhere. Wait till the end. I'm just seeing if I can get up that street to find it, if it's a pretty street to go up.
Watch until the end.
Or is it a dead end? Let's have a quick look. That to me looks like a bit of a dead end. So I've just banged that and saved that. And I'll keep going up. But Shelley's there from, let's have a think. Shelley leaves the house at 3:30. We both get home last night about 7:15. I've got to be towards work at 8 o'clock. So it's a bit of a rush, like. Bit of a turnaround, quick tea, very fast tea. It's really nice, but I didn't really taste it, didn't even hit the sides. And no, I'll stay in the shade. And then we're out again working in the evening. I'm working at Dylan's from 9 p.m. I start until 1. And then it's back home again, and we get half an hour together before we both decide, well, it's time to go to bed, which we, then do, and it starts all over again. So the thing is, really, this has been happening most probably for the last week. So we took a decision this week. We still got the friends over, we still got my niece over, but we decided on Monday we're going to have a time that we can keep to ourselves, because we think that's important for ourselves, for our relationship to stay healthy, and to keep the same feelings that we always have for each other. It's easier for Shelley, and I'll tell you that now, because the hill's getting steeper and steeper and steeper. There's people around as well, obviously. It's easy for Shelley. Shelley expresses her feelings for me a lot more and a lot easier than I do for her. So sometimes you just, I don't know. I was having a conversation yesterday with Anne and Karen in the car, and they were just talking about how nice it is what they were doing, and see if I hope I'm on the right road. How nice, and how nice it was, what a nice thing I was doing and stuff. And I came out with saying, as always, I went, it's nice to be nice, and I genuinely believe that it's nice to be nice. In my past, I've been a bit selfish. I look back at it, and I don't see that because I don't say it because I was purposely selfish. I say it because most probably it was like the innocence of youth, or is it not the innocence, the ignorance of youth? The lack of knowledge of youth. Let's have a look. That's that there. I think I'm on the right road. Stay with me. Is it working, Kev? Are you still with us?
Watch until the end.
It'd be worth it in the end. So, I've been that little bit selfish, whereas I know where I need to be. I've just worked it out. Whereas now, because I've realised that, it's almost like you're trying to make amends for the, you're trying to make amends for the ignorant youth that I was by overcompensating and then trying to most probably be overly nice and going out my way. But the funny thing about it is, by doing it, it actually gives me, now the more I've done it over the last few, I've done it years now, but the more you do it, it actually gives me a great feeling of pride and pleasure to make somebody else happy. Hence the reason I did the video on the main channel about the rocks on the mountain, because even though it's a cost to myself, love trouble on them bikes, I knew it would bring great pleasure to somebody else, i.e. Shelley, which it did. So I actually enjoy doing stuff like that. And as I said, it's nice to be nice. And the reason, again, we were talking about, and we came to the word of altruism. Now, I said, can I cut through? No, it takes me to a car park. I don't want to go to a car park. I'm going to go through. I'm going to find out. Just see where it takes me. This is the main Dragon at Decky, by the way. I watched a podcast many years ago called This American Life, and it was an episode and it was on altruism, and I had never ever heard that word. And once I listened to this podcast, I actually realised there's the only maybe one person I knew, now two people that I know, who are actually, I think and believe, are true altruists. Funnily enough, I think one of them is living here in Tenerife. But I looked at it and I thought to myself, that is an amazing concept to have, to be able to be a true altruist. And I always knew in my head that I'd never be one. And the reason being, nice little street here, isn't it? The reason being I knew I'd never be one, and this is where it gets a bit weird, is because if you're a true altruist, you don't even know you're an altruist. You just are. So the deep psychology of it is, if for me to try and attempt to be an altruist clearly shows that I am not an altruist. So I think I've just put the definition of altruism up. I think you should have it. Oh, where am I going? We'll keep walking. I will find this place. Stick with me.
Watch until the end.
Is it on that next street? I might have to stop this in a minute and get the maps out and find out. It will be worth it. It will be worth it. So because I then know that I am not an altruist, this is the reason why that I most probably do half the stuff that I do, because I want to live my life in the altruist way. Let's have a look. I'm looking for calle, something like Constitución or something like that. No, it's not that one. I am absolutely lost. Right, stick with me, back in a minute. I'm just going to put my Google Maps on and see if I can find this place. Where on earth is it? I don't really know this town very well. I'll have a look. Give me 2 secs, stick with. I'll tell you what, while I'm doing this, stick a subscribe on, because we still need to look at those stats as well. Nearly at 3,000, thought it'd be there by now. Those that have already, thank you so much. But stick it on for me while I sort this out. Have you done it? Have you subscribed? If you have, thank you so much. Right, I'm winging it, as Shelley says. I'm going to wing it. And the reason why I'm going to wing it is because I opened up the maps and I couldn't see diddly squat. And I couldn't see diddly squat because the sun is shining on my phone. My phone is heating up. So I thought, it's got to be, it's either a left or a right, isn't it? And I think if I go across the top and come down, I think it might be over that way, or I'm hoping it's over that way. Calle Hermano Pedro, the street of Brother Pedro. I'm looking for Calle La Constitución. That's what I'm looking for. And it's all, a deck is all a one-way system, so I've got a feeling, there's a barranca in the middle, so I've got a feeling it's going to be across, it might be across this way. If not, don't worry about it, because if I don't get there and it's not there, I'll just speed it straight up on the film and you'll find it very quickly. So anyway, this is the reason why the altruism story is, for me, it's quite an important one, because it's actually a way that I try to live my life. And it benefits a lot of people, I think. And sometimes, some may say it's the cost of yourself because you're doing stuff, but then the flip side of it, it's like, no, I quite enjoy it. Calle Hermano Pedro. I quite enjoy doing this. I quite enjoy seeing the smile on people's faces, which is always nice, isn't it? It's nice to be nice. So that's the reason why I'm on this jaunt today. I think I might be getting close to it. That's the reason why I'm on this jaunt today, because this jaunt is to do a thing that's nice to be nice. And this takes me back. Yes! Avenida de la Constitución. There you go. Avenida de la Constitución. I knew it would be around here somewhere. And I found it as well. I found exactly what I'm looking for. Some things that happen in life, right, is you've got friends. And I've got friends. Darren John is coming over on Saturday. Darren John is a YouTuber I've met through YouTube, and he's genuinely a friend of mine. Kevin, Scotsman in Tenerife, is a YouTuber. I've met him. I was chatting with him yesterday. He is a genuine friend of mine. These guys are absolutely salt of the earth people that I feel honoured that I can call them my friends, because I feel honoured that they've accepted me as their friend. And that's really quite important, because sometimes with a lack of, even though it looks like you've got loads of confidence, with a lack of, sometimes a little lack of self-confidence in there, it makes it tough. And when you've got friends, it's important that you support friends. I think so anyway. Well, this guy's another friend of mine. Do you remember Dimitar, the florist, the guy that goes around selling the roses? You've seen him on Sunday, you've seen him on Shelley's Lives and stuff like that. Well, Dimitar has got this flower shop with him and his wife, and it is open. And if we go right back to the beginning of the vlog, where I mentioned that me and Shelley sometimes have a feeling, because we're so busy, we live side by side, sometimes it's nice things to do, put a smile on people's faces. I don't even know if Dimitar is in today. Hola, buenas, hi. So this is the shop here that you see. Hello, how are you? I'm Rick.
I'm Elena.
I'm Dimitar's friend. in town when Dimmy sells the roses with Shelley.
Yes, I know you make one video.
That's right. I now make another. Can I have some flowers, please? Can I have a bouquet of flowers?
Yes, you can.
I've got a budget of maybe 25.
Okay.
Can you make me a bouquet of 25? So I'd like everything else other than roses.
Without roses?
Yeah, maybe just a few, couple of roses, but mainly big flowers. Is that okay?
Okay. Another flowers.
Yes.
Roses and another flowers.
Yes, please.
I'm sorry, my English is not...
No, that's okay. That's absolutely okay. So if you can make some...
which colors? Red, yellow?
Yeah, mix.
Okay.
Thank you. Shall I wait maybe 10 minutes? Shall I come back in 10 minutes?
Yes.
Fantastic. Hey, what's your name?
Elena.
Eleanor. Thank you so much, Eleanor.
Thank you.
I see you in 10 minutes, okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much. She wasn't expecting that, which is always a little bit nervous. So I'm going to put this on pause. I'm going to come back in 10 minutes, and we're going to get the roses. All right? It's nice to be nice, isn't it? So, gents, there's just a little story about this place, which is a really good one, and a couple of you guys who follow us have already done this. Dimmy's got this shop's got a Facebook page, and Dimitar's got his Facebook profile. And what he will do for you is, no matter where you stay in the south of Tenerife, it's irrelevant where this position of this shop is. What is relevant is that no matter where you are, if you're in a hotel and you've got a special anniversary, birthday, or you just even want to treat your partner to some flowers, if you order them online, he will actually deliver them to the hotel, he'll deliver them to a restaurant, he'll deliver them to a bar, he'll deliver them to anywhere that you want them to be delivered to surprise your partner, which I just think is a fantastic idea for something a little bit different. So if you're coming to Tenerife and your partner's got a birthday and then you want to surprise her with flowers, lads, you know what we're like. We're not the most like get up and go out and find stuff. It is a fantastic way, and it'll definitely put a smile on your partner's face. So all the details are just floating around here now on the page. I've overlaid it on there. I'll stick the link also in the description below. But I think it's just sometimes you say it's nice to be nice. It's nice to do something. It's nice to support a friend as well. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Shelley's face when she receives these flowers. So it'll be nice to see how it goes. All right, I'll catch you in a bit. I'll tell you what. The next bit you see will be the bit when Shelley walks in the house and sees these flowers. That's a good one to finish on. All right, let's see how it goes. Oh my God, that's heavy.
Hi, baby. I know what at all. Oh, I've got flowers. They're for me.
They're for you.
Oh, it's not even an occasion.
They're for you from me.
Thank you.
Because sometimes it's just nice to be nice.
Oh, and I look this rough.
There you go.
Thank you. Oh, they're beautiful.
You like
Look
them?
at me flowers.
Do you know where they're from?
Are they from Dimitri's?
They're from Dimitri's.
I
went all the way. They know.
Yeah.
Went all the way to Dimitri's to do it, to support him as well. He's over the moon.
Oh, they're beautiful, aren't they?
They're nice, aren't they?
Really pretty.
There you go.
That's it.
There you
I
go.
can see you.
With that, we'll leave it. See you on the next one. You are more than welcome.
Not even an anniversary.
No, I know.
I know. I was like, oh, I can see you.
I love
I
you.
can see you. I love you.